I'm working on is an Indian Scout. This happens to be a 2016, and I'm removing the rear wheel. So there is a clip on the exhaust side. We'll need to pull that out and then loosen the axle nut, and then on the adjusters here we're going to back them off each 10 flats. That'll help save with our wheel alignment when we put it back on. Okay, I'm holding it on the other side. I put a 1 1/16 socket on there. We'll go ahead and break this loose. Just to make it a little easier, I'm taking a 8mm hex, and I'm going to drop the caliper here on the back, and I'm going to support it so it's not hanging by the wire. Little trick here is if you have a serpentine belt tool, you don't need to take the exhaust off. You can put it in there and have enough clearance. Okay, this bike isn't equipped with it, but if you have ABS, you'll have to remove your ABS sensor there on the back. I'm going to go and count 7 or 10 flats backing off, so it'll be easier to, with the tension off, take the axle out. And I'll do the same on the opposite side. Okay, now we can push the axle forward. Okay, I have the rear wheel jacked up and supported. And on this side, we'll push the axle out. Should be fairly easy. And your brake bracket may fall down. Then when we get the axle out, we'll push the wheel forward a little bit and then remove the belt from the pulley there. Okay, I need to jack up the bike a little more because it's hitting the fender, and then it'll clear, and we can go and get the tire changed. Okay, with the fresh rubber on our rear tire here, make sure your spacer is in there. There is a rubber piece for the sprocket to fit into. It'll be marked which side is out. We'll go and slip our sprocket on there, and we'll be ready to put it on the bike. Okay, got our sprocket slipped in there. Okay, position your axle in the adjuster there, and I'll push the tire forward, get the belt on the sprocket, and then we'll go ahead and pick the tire up and put our jack underneath. Okay, we want to make sure that our brake bracket is lined up, and we'll go ahead and push the axle all the way through now. Now we'll go ahead and put our alignment washer on there and our nut. Okay, I'm just going to take this nut here, snug it a little bit, not really tight, and then I'm going to go 10 flats on each side here on the adjusters. Okay, now we'll go and hook our caliper back up. Okay,
Got the caliper on there. If you do have ABS on your bike, you'll put your sensor back in there.
Okay, we're going to torque the axle nut to 65 foot-pounds or 88 Newton meters. The caliper mounting fastener should be at 30 foot-pounds, and we're going to replace this little E-clip.